It is currently a little after 5:30, still waking up a little bit, but today is a very special day. It's a very big day, and I don't think I know just how big it is, and I don't think I will know for a while. That's how you're supposed to start these videos, right? Also, this isn't actually plugged in. I still have a few things that I need to do with this whole new setup. So today is a brand new season for me, and it's something that I thought I would be doing eventually, just not for a while. So I have officially left my job to go into music full-time. There's a lot of emotions going on. Sadness because I really enjoyed working where I did with the people that I worked with. Peace because I know this is ultimately the right decision for me in this moment. There's a little stress about all the details of this decision and about 100 other more emotions. And because I'm a songwriter and a musician, of course I'm going to take the opportunity to write a song about this. As a preview, because I can't really keep a secret too much, I think that this song really captures the lessons that I'm learning right now.
Okay, goodbye. I mean, I am coming back because I'm working a split shift today, so.
A smart person once said, when we try to control everything, we end up enjoying nothing. I think that there's a big lesson we can learn from that quote. Being a DIY artist means I wear a lot of hats. Not only am I my own songwriter, musician, producer, mix and mastering engineer, I'm also my own finance person, marketer, promoter, and just about 100 other things on the business side of things. So some of you watching, we may be in the same boat. You really have to learn to lean on yourself whenever you are just starting your music career, because ultimately, who else is going to be your biggest supporter? And while you definitely should have confidence to know that you are growing and that you are a good musician or songwriter or whatever you are, you have to really watch to make sure that mindset doesn't grow out of control. And it's not that we should never make plans, because Jesus never told us don't make any plans. He just simply asks for us to involve him when we make plans. And that can be kind of hard sometimes. We develop this sense of what we think would be the perfect life and the perfect paths to take. So when the Bible says commit your works to the Lord, that's a little hard for us to do sometimes. In fact, if you look anywhere in the Bible, it won't take you too long to find examples of people who really had to rely on their faith in God. Even Jesus' disciples had moments where they lacked faith, and they were quite literally next to him whenever he was performing miracles.
So why do we have small faith sometimes? Now, I think that there's a lot of reasons for that, but I think for me, one thing that comes up a lot is because faith isn't always reasonable. When you take a step of faith, you can't always see the end goal. And even if you can, the steps in between are pretty blurry. It's almost like taking a step off of a platform and not knowing if the ground is 1 foot below you or 100 feet below you. Whenever you take a step of faith, it's going to be difficult giving up that control. Look at the story of Abraham. He was literally told by God, just start walking. I'll tell you where to go. And I don't know about you, but me personally, I would be having a few conversations with God if that happened to me, and probably get humbled a lot too. But one thing that I have learned when I don't know what to do, or when I need to take a step of faith, is this. You have to go off what you do know. Okay, and now we are done.
So even though we may not know what the next step to take is, we do know a few things about God. Not only is he a promise keeper, he also finishes what he starts. He walks with us as we go through changes, and he always helps people who are constantly trying to get closer to him. Even outside of the Bible, we can look at our own lives for examples of God's faithfulness. And I think that's why James uses this pattern in the first few verses of his book. Whenever we go through things that make us trust in God a little bit more, it grows endurance. And Paul takes this concept just a little bit further whenever he writes his letter to the Romans. We can be patient because of the experiences that we've had and the lessons that we've learned. And all of that gives us hope to know that God is going to be faithful in this situation and in this season of your life, just like he was in the other thousands of times. Because the next time that you're going through something, whatever I need faith for this time, I guess I can trust him a little bit more. So when God is pulling you out of your comfort zone and testing your faith, he actually is just wanting to show you how powerful he really is. And just for the record, I'm not standing next to a super awesome car right outside my mansion with money all over the place and my life completely sorted. If that's you, great work. My point is, I wanted to make this video from a place where I don't have all the answers, and I haven't gone through all the things that I'm going to go through. I'm not on the other side of this journey telling you this. I am right there with you, trying to figure out how all of this is going to work and everything. To be completely honest, I still am kind of wondering if this is even going to work out. But another thing that I've learned about life is this. Life is actually a lot like a puzzle. Ultimately, it's only God who sees the ultimate complete picture of your life. But He gives us one or two puzzle pieces at a time. And while we may have the vision to see what it's going to look like in the future, our ultimate focus needs to be on putting those puzzle pieces that we have at the moment in the right places at the right times. So let's give our absolute best with what God has given us at the moment. And as hard as it is sometimes, let's be patient too. He'll give us the next piece of the puzzle when it's the right time. And if you'd like to keep up with me, I've got all my links to my social media accounts down below in the description. If you're not already subscribed, you can tap this button right here. And if you want to watch a video that I have hand-picked for you, you can tap right here. On that note, y'all, have a great day.